Assalamualaikum and very good evening to Madam and all friends. Okay, so today we are from Group 3. We will presenting on few findings about Starbucks company.
Reason why we are choosing Starbucks as the company that we want to study on is first, Starbucks is well-known franchise. They have more than 41 years experience in the coffee vendor grand scheme, and also Starbucks is one of the world's most profitable businesses. Number two is core competence and vision, where the primary function of Starbucks is in relation to its employee and customer. They want to establish a sense of belonging and develop a sense of loyalty and trust with their targeted customer and employee. Number three is variety product, where Starbucks has produced a lot of product in terms of the coffee menus, a line of luxury teas, pastries and confection, and also coffee related appliances and accessories. Number four is experimentation and innovation. Starbucks has developed a lot of experimentation and innovation on its products, and also new projects such as high-tech selling personalized music CDs and high-speed internet access to their customer in the store. Number five is financial resources. Starbucks has a broader financial capital where it helps the company to take advantage of business opportunities, acquisition and growth activities around the world.
As you all know, Starbucks is one of the famous coffee store in this world. So Starbucks was introduced by Jerry Baldwin, Zeb Ziegel and Jordan Walker in 1971. By 30th of March in 1971, Starbucks opened their first store in Seattle, Washington. They got this name Starbucks from the book which called as Moby Dick, the chief mate of Starbucks. First, Starbucks started to sell their coffee beans to their customers, and after that, in 1984, Jerry Baldwin purchased their Ultra Peaks coffee beans and make some super and special coffee to their customers. And in 1987, their original owners sold the company to one of the former employee of Starbucks, whose name is Howard Skulch. Howard Skulch rebranded this company and has opened a lot of stores in Chicago and in the other location in Northwest and also the Midwest. In 1996, Starbucks opened their first store outside of North America, which is Tokyo, Japan, and in 2002 in Mexico, in 2007 in Russia, in 2013 in Ho Chi Minh City, in 2014 of February in Brunei, 2015 in Panama, and by 2019 Starbucks reached the highest level and they has opened almost 30,000 and plus stores all over in the world, almost in 80 countries. And in 2003, Starbucks also purchased few other coffee stores, which is the famous coffee stores in Seattle, Washington, and rebranded the coffee shop as Starbucks. And in 2019 until now, the whole process, Starbucks introduced mobile app on that year, and now Starbucks is one of the richest and the famous coffee store in all over this world.
As we know, responsibility activities is very popular among individual as well as organization. This is because it gives opportunity for them to bring their good name within the society. Okay, so what is actually responsibility activities? It is a voluntary activities that conduct by a company or organization to show their concern towards the society. It is a very good activities or initiative conducted by the company because it is conducted in very legal and ethical manners. It does not contribute any profit toward the organization, but it helps the company to improve their accountability level. And these responsibility activities can be conducted either directly or indirectly. Directly means that they get involved from the people around the company, but indirectly they did not get involvement from the people around the company, but they can give good effects and good impacts toward the community and society. And last but not least, it helps the company to create a unique value for the organization in order for them to stand stronger within the society. For your information, Starbucks company also actively get involved in the responsibility activities. So the company itself has built up a specific team called Starbucks Foundation, who hold a very strong mission to enable community resiliency and prosperity and uplifting communities affected by disaster. So from this mission, we can see that The foundation main focus is on the people who are being affected by the disaster, and this foundation is actually very famous in the United States. But in Malaysia, there is also a community under the foundation to provide financial aids in order to support long and short-term communities program. So, Starbucks are contributing their responsibility and activity towards the community and environment. So for community, their main objective is to help people in need and strengthening the neighborhood. So they are providing a free mobile clinic and free pediatric clinic. So both clinic is to provide a medical support and medical aids in a very low cost for the residential. So for the global mind of service, it helps to create a positive changes within the society. For example, in the Empowering Young Mind program, they encourage children to express their creativity in through drawing and writing. And for the environment, for sure, is to save the environment. So Starbucks is practicing a recycling method, and they are also doing cleaning activities in special children school, Penang Botanical Garden, Laguna Park. So they are providing a cleaning service, and they are also doing a replanting tree around the area.
Starbucks also implemented few other strategies to develop their product. First, they have integrated horizontally, which means, as we all know, Starbucks, they has the larger number of companies in a broad market, and they also expanded their outlets all over the world. So their only strategy and their only motive in this place is they want their product to reach their customers all over the world. For an example, as I said earlier, that Starbucks has purchased few other coffee stores in Seattle, Washington. So those coffee stores that they has purchased is the famous one. So what their motive there is, they want more customers to come and visit and to come and purchase their coffees. Next is they penetrate the market, which means to increase the market share, Starbucks has differentiated by providing a unique experience to their customers in different stores. So they also have the product mix, which consists with the different beverages which suit for the people. For an example, some they will prefer to have cold coffee, some will prefer hot coffee, some wants to have some cakes, pastries and more. So this is how Starbucks understand their the customer's preference, so they wants to provide based on that. Also Starbucks has tied up Boost company for profitability with beverages companies like Kraft Food, the PepsiCo and more. Starbucks developed their market especially for their Americans, like industry for Americans, which means they have created a brand awareness and demand for the coffee stores among the American populations. So they have standardized their services that they offer all over the world. Next is the diversification of strategy, which means they want to gain higher market share, which means Starbucks has provided diversified product mix, which means they want to move forward with their new product that they has created with the beverage business. So what they think that this strategy would help them to grow in both base of the operations and all over the proportion of the services. So they has increases their uniqueness of their product and their quality level of the uniqueness level of their product that they offer to their customers. And lastly is the alliance strategy. Starbucks also became a leisure and also the service industry, like it has linked up with their iTunes to hear music campaign and XM Studios to offer a customized service for their Starbucks customer, and also they want their customers to enjoy their time in their Starbucks store. So they have created a lot of strategies to their customers so that the customer would love to have their coffee in their store and they would have more customers for their product.
And today I'm going to talk to you about unrelated diversification for Starbucks company. So fundamentally, unrelated diversification is a form of diversification when the company or business adding new or unrelated product line into its current business. For Starbucks company, they usually plans to launch a new food range into their current business rather than selling its current products, which is coffee, because the company is basically want to try a new product range into a new market, especially for meals. By adding a new food items in the outlet is the most efficient strategies, even though they will face few potential risks. So, despite the risk, why they want to diversify into food range? because the company wants to grow sales, because diversification has that potential to rapidly grow revenue of the company. Particularly for Starbucks, the new food range will also become a major sources of income for them, rather than just selling coffee productions. So next is the Starbucks company also want to spread uneven demands. So normally peak sales for Starbucks occurs in morning and afternoons. So through these strategies, it will significantly emphasize on food items and encourage the consumers to visit their coffee outlets during meal times. So consequently, it will be easier for Starbucks to manage their capacity as well as not have to use inconvenient shift patterns. And lastly, they want to sustain and gain a competitive advantage. So it goes without saying that the coffee shop market is extremely competitive. No, so and there are no signs of competitions become less severe. For instance, like McDonald's have now decided to enter the coffee market to diversify their offerings, right? So to an extent, by expanding into the food sectors in almost retail for Starbucks is basically they want to aiming for more coffee consumers. So that is unrelated diversification for Starbucks company.
So my part, I'm going to explain about the SWOT analysis of Starbucks company in Malaysia. To start on the strength of the Starbucks company in Malaysia, the first is there is a strong brand image. Also, the growth in stores is a worldwide company and there will be everywhere and many stores worldwide. So in Malaysia itself, there are like 300 stores of Starbucks. So it's known already where the quality and the unique taste of the coffee itself. So also they have a good employee treatment. So the employee of Starbucks company, they treat very well. First of all, they are not calling their employee as a employee. They call themselves as a partner. So they are living as a family. Also, for example, in Malaysia, there is this one Starbucks signing store which is in Penang. It's basically it's open for the deaf employees where they serve their customers in a uniquely way, which is there to serve you better, and they're serving very well. Also, there is a strong financial performance since it's a very good company, so and a very well known, and the product is work very well. So the financial performance it's working, it's very well. So they have a very positive feedback to their customers. So also the weaknesses is excessive cost, which not everybody can afford to buy Starbucks. So the cost it's quite expensive. So also there is immutability of items. Immutability of items, this means there's not a wide range of products. So they just have a single product line, which is they based on a coffee. Also they sum up norms for most items where also there is a lack of menu for kids. Weaknesses, they don't have a menu for kids, special menu for kids. So they should focus to all ages on giving the customers their product. Also the opportunities what they have, they're introducing in new items whereby it's easy for them to introduce a new product since they are well known and it's a very trustful company. Also expansion in creating markets. Also they strengthen online and delivery services. This the COVID has come, so the opportunities is they giving the customers and delivering online, while you can make your orders online rather than going a shop and buy the things. Also the threat of or the risk of this Starbucks company in Malaysia, it's the unstable price of coffee beans and dairy product, where there is an increase and decrease of the price coffee in the market. So this also it's a risk for them. It's happened when there is depends on weather of the country, or also it depends on the economic of the country. So also there is a competition with coffee houses which are available on the market, Also, there is a coronavirus, or which is COVID-19. This, which is a pandemic, it's a threat to them since the economic and the business are closed and it's not really working well as to compare as the previous one.
Next is current business level strategies for Starbucks is often based on the following four information. Firstly, Starbucks company offering the third plus experience means that as we all know that the Starbucks outlets are effectively positioned as a third place away from home as well as away from work, where people can spend their leisure times in comfortable way with their family, friends, and also every customer are even welcome when they want to get their job done in a Starbucks outlet. So basically, the Starbucks outlets are meticulously designed in order to make customers spend more and stay any longer in the outlet, and they usually offer a good facilities and services to its customer, such as by offering free Wi-Fi in order to make the customers return for another visit. Secondly, Starbucks company often selling the highest quality of coffee. Therefore, Starbucks business strategy can be classified as product differentiations because they tend to focus on the quality of its product because each customer tends to pay premium price for high quality. Moreover, one of the solid sources of Starbucks company competitive advantage are the excellent customer services, as it further increases the attractiveness of the coffee retailer. And thirdly, Starbucks company focus on the economies merging with another countries such as China and Asia Pacific global market. By doing so, the international market expansions with the combinations of economies is one of the key elements of Starbucks business strategies on long-term perspective, so that they can maintain and sustainability as well as growth of the company. So lastly, Starbucks company integrating the technologies into various business processes such as value creations through technological integrations, where they launch of voice ordering apps and sending text message notifications to customer in seated area, and also the mobile order and pay features which allow customer to buy without getting in line, right? So the purpose of new technologies is not just to improve its website, it also to process payment quicker and want to achieve technology related value additions through integrating technologies into a wide range of business processes and procedures, such as new product development, communication, and also monitoring the level of customer satisfaction. So these are few current business level that had been implemented by Starbucks company in order to achieve its objective.
Here's a recommendation on how Starbucks can achieve high performance in the future. So first is expansion of product into more grocery store so that more customer could shop and enjoy a cup of coffee at home without having to go to the Starbucks physical store. Number 2 is identify the eco-friendly location to build more stock. With this added value, it can save the environment and also have a good reputation among other businesses. Number 3 is continuously maintenance of its Starbucks rewards and mobile apps, so that customer that is also the user of mobile apps of Starbucks can have a smooth experience, and also added more special events to attract more customer to use this mobile app. Number 4 is personalizing the Starbucks experience, where Starbucks has obtained a lot of information about their favorite drinks of customer and their coffee buying preference at what time they normally order. Therefore, even when the customer visit a new store location, the post of sale system of that store will provide customer via their smartphone and deliver their favorable order to the barista. Number 5 is targeted and personalized marketing, where Starbucks can use data intelligence to recommend new items that enable the businesses to apply personalized deals and promotion that go well beyond a special birthday discount.
So that's all from us. Thank you.